The Asian Pacific American Institute for Congressional Studies, APACS, is proud to celebrate its 20th anniversary. We want to thank you for your support throughout these many years. I know some of you who are watching have now been with us since the beginning, when we were first called CAPACI, Congressional Asian Pacific American Caucus Institute.
Bob Matsui and I could not get a meeting scheduled with Mrs. Clinton as she was putting together her health care program. The Congressional Black Caucus met with her, Hispanic Caucus met with her, and so finally I formed the Congressional Asian Pacific American Caucus with Pat Seamink and Bob Matsui.
Both Secretary Mineta and now President of the University of Guam, Robert Underwood, have continued their support through the years.
What APEX does is it's perfecting democracy and getting participants into the political process in ways that the American founding fathers could never have imagined.
In addition, the pictures of our former APACS presidents and executive directors who have left their footprints in APACS history. These gifted leaders individually and collectively brought new dimensions to APACS and led us to where we are today.
We have been able to train not only good leaders, but future politicians, some who actually serve our nation today. We've moved from training in Washington, D.C. to include regional academies across the country. And now we bring policy into our discussions. We look forward to a deeper collaboration with Congress and broadening the pipeline of Asian American leaders in this country.
When President Clinton came to speak at the APEX Gala, it was the very first time a sitting United States president had come to an APEX event, and more importantly, into the Asian Pacific American community. And it certainly was a turning point in Asian Pacific American history.
It's been really gratifying to see that the foundation that Secretary Mineta and Admiral Ming Chiang had laid has now blossom into an organization that can influence public policy, that can engage people from around the country, and certainly can nurture the young elected officials who are someday probably going to be here in Washington, D.C.
APACS programs grew from summer interns, fellows, and instructional political classrooms to building a political pipeline to get more APAs into the political arena. With the increase in Asian population in America, it was time for the United States to look more like the faces in America.
Going through the APEX program really helped me kind of get to the heart of what was important to me, and that really shaped a lot of my direction. So more specifically, I think what was powerful for me was I was very impressed by a lot of the people I met there, and it really sold me on going to law school.
I think a lot of us come to Washington, D.C. knowing that we want to change the world and we want to come here to affect public policy. APEX is the vehicle that provides that map to help define exactly what you want to do and gives you the opportunities for networking and leadership development.
My experience as an APEX fellow, the most important skills I took away was strategic thinking skills and learning to work collectively with other organizations and people from various backgrounds and who have different working styles.
Starting almost at the beginning, Anheuser-Busch was APAC's first fellowship sponsor. The recipient, Scott Nishimoto, was the first Anheuser-Busch Congressman Frank Horton Fellow, who later became Hawaii State Representative. Then, there were a series of political leadership academies and programs. Some of the distinguished alumni are Mazie Hirono, now U.S. Senator from Hawaii; Colleen Hanabusa, now U.S. Representative from Hawaii; Mark Takei, now member of the Hawaii House of Representatives; Gene Kwan, mayor of Oakland, California; Ted Lieu, California State Senator, and the list goes on. Our national and regional leadership academies have taken place in New Orleans, Washington, D.C., Atlanta, Seattle, Honolulu, and various cities in California. And we've just partnered with the Pan-Pacific American Leaders and Mentors to host APAC's first military leadership luncheon, with a focus on the importance of AAPIs in the military.
So I think that the APACS network is one where you can sort of reach out to people and they're there to support you and help you. With the fellowship, I mean, it's an outstanding opportunity. I know I wouldn't be on the Hill still if it wasn't for the fellowship. I wouldn't have even made it on the Hill, I'm sure.
What started as a 8-week internship ended up becoming 6 years in the nation's capital, and a real chance to not only expose myself to the issues and really explore these interests that I had, but to make a meaningful impact on a lot of these different causes that I've been so passionate about ever since I was in college.
The Leadership Academy gave me the wonderful opportunity to be able to fine-tune my skills as a legislator so that I could be an even better representative, not just to my constituents and to my state, but also to my fast-growing Asian American and Pacific Islander community.
Because I took the APACS class, I was in a position where I had my eyes opened as to the possibility of having people who do not look like the standard stereotypical American leader, A, succeeding, and B, being able to accomplish things that were previously thought of to be impossible.
APACS has also had the good fortune to have had Presidents Obama and Clinton, Vice President Biden, and a host of cabinet secretaries address our galas, which are held during the month of May, Asian Pacific American Heritage Month.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Norm, for that kind introduction. More importantly, thank you for your lifetime of distinguished service to our country. I want to thank all the members of Congress who are with us, including 2 people who are fighting hard every day on behalf of every member of this community, Judy Chu, Mike Honda. Give them a big round of applause.
APEX is truly building the leadership of our future. And that's why I'm so proud to support APEX. And that's why I'm so glad to see that you do too. Now, APEC's greatest partner is CAPAC, the Congressional Asian Pacific American Caucus.
APAC's mission is to promote AAPI participation and representation at all levels of the political process by focusing on developing leadership, building public policy knowledge, and filling the political pipeline for AAPIs to pursue public office at the local, state, and federal levels. If CAPAC's mission is to amplify the voice of the AAPI community, APAC's then is the bullhorn.
Washington, D.C. can be a real intimidating place. You have to survive in Washington. It is a totally different kind of place. And I will tell you, having gone to the academy is what prepared me. So I think that everyone who thinks about running for Congress or wants a job on the Hill, please come. And if you qualify and you can be accepted, take this opportunity. It's great.
APACS has played a critical role in developing many leaders. However, we are unable to support many other deserving Asian and Pacific Islander Americans due to lack of financial means. We need your continued support to continue our mission. Thank you for your support.